You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneakyg podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneakyg man merch. So please check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. water hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's replica trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneakyg, bud. Let's go Giants! Oh! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneakyg, man. Oh, wow. Let me turn down my mic a little bit. I'm a little hyped today. I'm a little hyper today. Hey, so first off, those that are new to the show, welcome. I spent all day today inviting everybody and their mamas to come on. So, welcome. I hope you enjoy what we have in store today. I have a guest that she is all over social media, and when I first saw her content, I enjoy her content. I do. I love her stuff. I quickly said to her, "Why are we not friends?" And then she immediately replied, "We are now." So I'm not going to waste her time. New York Giants fangirl, please, everybody, welcome her in.
Hi.
What's going on? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Chilling at the house. Can't complain. So how long have you been a Giants fan?
My whole life. My grandfather had season tickets with my uncle for a long time. They gave them up when the PSLs came around, which sucked because now I am without season tickets because they didn't pass them on to me.
Right.
But I grew up with three brothers, the whole thing. Everyone is a huge Giants fan. So it's in my blood.
Mine too. Oh my God. I love that. That was perfect. So, and I have to ask, and I don't want you to tell me your age, okay? Because I was told it is not polite to ask a woman her age. How many Super Bowls have you seen the New York Football Giants win?
2.
There you go. That is more than any Dallas Cowboy fan combined. So I'm going to ask the obvious question. Who is, and I already know this answer, and you know what I'm going to lead up to.
Okay.
Who's your favorite Giant of all time?
So it's funny, and we'll get to this, but I had someone ask me, which is kind of where this whole thing came from.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Eli Manning, which I feel like is very cliche, but I grew up in the 90s. By the time I was old enough to understand and learn football, Eli was the face of the team. So Eli has always been my favorite number one guy for me.
You know what? And as for me, and I respect that. You know, Eli Manning, he came at a time where we needed a quarterback. Don't get me wrong, Kerry Collins, he took us to the Super Bowl, but he had to go against that Baltimore defense. Okay. Before that, it was of course we had Phil Simms is my guy. Okay. I don't know. You can see his jersey right here and his action figure behind me. Then after them, we had the Dave Brown, Kent Graham, Danny Cannell, even Kurt Warner before Eli started. You wrote a letter to Eli, and I know you put it in there. No, I know you're not. I'm not delusional. He's going to read this. Me being me and how I am and how persistent I am. I didn't like it. I didn't like that you said that because I want you. I would love for you to share your letter right now. Hold on one second. Let me is that your dog?
Yeah, I have an English bulldog who is a stage 5 clinger, so she must be right next to me on the floor, and all she does is sleep.
That is awesome. I just don't want people to think that you have gas or something. That's like, no, ladies and gentlemen, that's not gas. That is.
I've had this happen on a team meeting, like for my 9 to 5. And I've had to tell people, like, I am listening to the meeting. I am awake. It is not me that is snoring. It is my dog. You can't see her, but you can hear her.
Let me see if, hold on, is this? Perfect. Okay. So I would love for you to read the, I read the letter, and if you're a Giants fan and if you don't get emotional from this letter, then I just don't know. I don't want to say you're not a true Giants fan, because those of you that don't know the true impact, some of you know the impact that Eli put on this team, the New York Football Giants, for the last, was it 14 years, 15 years that he was on the team?
Yeah.
There was and see, I hate, and before I get to your letter, because I want to build this up, because Eli Manning, first of all, you can't spell believe without Eli in it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's just call it like it is. And secondly, when he was under center, when he took the starting job, there were 2 things guaranteed: Sundays, Thursdays, and Mondays: taxes and Eli Manning being under center. And we, as Giants fans, I think there's a good possibility to say we were spoiled.
Yes.
We were spoiled to have a guy like that under center from sun up to sundown every day. And now he's gone. And now I don't, and for those that have said, Eli's done, he needs to be retired, he needs to be, now you're getting what you asked for. Mm-hmm. I honestly believe he could have had at least another 1 or 2 solid years if he would have had a stable offensive line, a stable running game. But anyway, so Aubrey, I want you to just envision yourself talking to Eli, and I want you to, Eli is going to hear this. All right. I want you to put that in your mind. He's going to hear this. He's going to read this. He's going to feel the love that we have through your letter. I was touched when I read your letter. I was.
Thank you.
And I want to share that appreciation that you have with Eli Manning and what he meant to the New York Football Giants. So
I think it's important for a lot of the younger people,
yes.
The people who don't know Eli and they don't know the reliability, all they're seeing is these younger quarterbacks who come in the league for a couple years and then they disappear, or they jump from team to team. We had Eli, like you said, every Sunday, Thursday, Monday for 15, 16 years.
Yes.
If he's not the face of the franchise during that time, I don't know who is. So, and I think that's what's been hard for me with Jones is, the reliability factor. And I like Jones. I think he very much could be an Eli 2.0, but But I don't want to do with Jones what we did with Eli those last couple of years. Is we the team without that O-line, they ruined the last couple of years. I agree with you. He had some time left in him. So
he did. And the thing about his retirement speech, I was at work watching it, and yes, I didn't cry, but I could feel it coming. I could honestly feel it coming. And when he said only a giant, that hit me. I mean, I'm like, because that's what, I'm not going to speak for you, but that's what I am. I'm only a giant. He said that, and it resonated through me. Even with Michael Strahan, when, in 2007, when he said, if you believe it, it will happen. I mean, those phrases, man. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to bow out, and I'm going to give you the full screen, and please. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. Whoops. Nope. I didn't want to do that. Hold on. People see my face all the time. They don't need to see my face any more than they need to. Okay. So, Aubrey, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So, let me know when you're ready, and we'll get this thing started.
All right. So I have the letter pulled up in front of me. Okay. Don't laugh at me if I cry, because I wrote that. So I watched the retirement ceremony. I cried during the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I need people to know
Aubrey,
how much Eli.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. This is a no judge-free zone here.
Okay.
This is something that I wanted to hear from you, because I know whatever emotion you're feeling, just ride the wave. Okay. Because I'm right here with you. Okay.
All right. Here goes. Right. So I wrote this after his retirement ceremony, so he knew what he meant to a lot of us Giants fans. So I wrote, Dear Eli, and right underneath, I did write this. I said, no, I'm not delusional enough to think you won't read this. Just go ahead with it, okay? As I try to focus on putting my feelings into words, I am crying. I really can't help it. While we all knew this day would come eventually, I think a lot of us were in denial that it would actually happen. I mean, the guy has played for 15 years with barely a scratch on him. He could probably play forever. Take that, TB12. Anyway, recently I was asked who my favorite New York Giant is. I knew my answer before I responded, but for fear it was too predictable, I thought about it for a minute and then responded, you, Eli Manning. You see, for me, you are the New York Football Giants. There has been no New York Giants without Eli. It's all I remember. For the past 15 years, every Sunday during those beautiful 16 weeks of the year, you were there. Through good, bad, and real damn ugly, you were there always. All the thanks in the world, followed by a Hall of Fame induction, somehow doesn't seem like enough. You've made us laugh, made us cry, and also probably thrown some things, but have always proved to be the face of hope. Us New York Giants fans couldn't have gotten luckier to have a quarterback like you. You've given us hope when we didn't have it, shown us the true meaning of determination and will to win. You made people of all ages around the world cry with one single throw. I'll never forget either Super Bowl, obviously, but growing up in New Jersey, surrounded by Giants fans, we waited for these days for a while, and they were everything and more. And let me tell you, it didn't disappoint, and you didn't disappoint. I look back on all the years with both frustration and fondness. The highs were high and the lows were low, but in all, we got lucky. I can't believe the time has come. It's a bittersweet moment as we wave see you later, can't say goodbye, to the greatest and try our hardest to look forward to the New York Giants with a new quarterback, a new generation's Eli. While you can't be replaced, our hope is that he is even 1/4 of the man and football player that you are. So to you, Eli, again, he will probably not read this. Thank you 100 times over for everything, the good, the bad, and the real damn ugly. Thank you for 15 seasons of Sunday after Sunday of incredible throws and amazing wins. Thank you for teaching us what hope is, how we felt going into the Super Bowl playing the undefeated Patriots. Thank you for teaching us what a fearless leader looks like, that you're always there no matter what at the end of the game brought. Thank you for being a role model for everyone, not just kids, by teaching us all how to be professional, generous, and loyal. Thank you for making football season more than anything we could have imagined. Thank you for showing up every Thursday, Sunday, or Monday and putting your best foot forward no matter how tough it was. Thank you for being so much more than just a quarterback. Thank you for everything. You will be missed. Sincerely, a diehard New York Giants fan.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
He really, it took me a while to write it because I really wanted to convey, and for, so many people give Eli such a hard time, but I think if you're not a Giants fan and you can't look at everything, you can't understand what he's done for the fans. I mean, 15 years he was there for every game. He got destroyed by the O-line. He's really been destroyed by people who are not Giants fans, people saying he doesn't deserve the Hall of Fame. I mean, he deserves everything and the world. And he's been, for me as a Giants fan, he's been the best thing. And I was so, like, him waving that day during the Dolphins game when he left, it broke my heart just knowing that the time has come and this was it. And I think a lot of us felt hope that Jones was really going to step in and fill those shoes. And I think he can. And obviously no one can replace Eli, but I think that Jones, having worked so closely with him, hopefully gives us Giants fans a little bit of hope that maybe we'll get someone resembling an Eli Manning as our next quarterback.
And I believe Jones can do it, but I think he's getting set up for failure. There's no offensive line. Mm-hmm. I mean, we have a decent running game, but without a average line, the running game's going to suffer. And for Eli's game, when he won those 2 Super Bowls and he went on those awesome runs, he had Kelvin Gilbride, an offensive coordinator that Eli had from his rookie season, and up until 2013, then he retired. The play action game was a part of Eli's game. And the way you can have a play action if you have a dominant running back. I mean, he had Ahmad Bradshaw. He had Brandon Jacobs. I mean, it's quite ironic that even with, I don't like saying his name, number 21 behind his, Tiki Barber's not my favorite Giant. I'm just going to throw that out there. But, with 21 behind him, he was more prolific with Brandon Jacobs, Ahmad Bradshaw in the backfield. And, I'm going to be honest. I do miss those days. And I think we could get back to those days.
Yeah.
If we can, build an offensive line around Jones, just give him a chance. I know this is his contract year. So we do have a new GM. We're looking for a new GM.
Yeah. We'll have one soon.
So, Aubrey, let me ask you this. Did you watch the post-season interview with the owner?
Yes, I did.
What was your take of that?
The first thing that I heard afterward that I thought was really interesting was that the writers are the closest people to the organization that get to relay the information to the fans. So they know before anyone else what's happening, and they know how the fans feel about everything. So, I was disappointed that, to me, it felt like there wasn't enough time, and I felt like there were some questions that weren't answered. And I think that Mara did a good job of taking blame.
Okay. Yep.
I think that he is definitely sick of losing. I wish that he owned more of the disastrous Gettleman O-line, because what I wanted was, and I think Gettleman, first of all, deserved to be fired. He should not have been allowed to just walk off and retire to Cape Cod. He should have been fired, and I think he should have had to face the media and deal with the questions of people saying, you told us day in and day out for 4 years that you were going to fix this O-line, that you were Mr. Hog Molly, that Matt Pert was the right choice, that he was going to be a starter and blah, 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 blah. And you only have Andrew Thomas to show for it in 4 years. So
Right.
I think he should have dealt with the wrath of the fans. So I think that was kind of BS. And I think that Judge took the brunt of it, which I don't entirely think was fair. I think he made his mistakes and he was not the best head coach, but I think Gettleman is responsible for not fixing the O-line. I was interested when I heard Mara say that he felt like that he rushed the GM process.
Right.
So I was happy to hear that that's not what they're doing this time around. And I am very happy that they have gone outside the organization. And that's like unheard of for the Giants. So the fact that they're doing that, I was like, okay, I think that Mara is learning. And if he's not learning, then people around him are learning and telling him that this should be the process forward.
So I'm looking, you said about the O-line, and you're right. So he did draft Andrew Thomas. And I was looking to see when Hernandez was drafted. He was drafted,
I think 2018.
So, yeah, it was 2018. So, yeah, out of the 4 years, because he started 2018, right?
Yeah.
Because I think
that's what it was, because him and Barkley, right? I think they were the same.
It was him and Barkley, because Barkley was his first draft.
Yeah.
And so he got Hernandez. And I think, then you get Matt Pearl too. Yeah,
Pert was
tackle.
Year,
yeah. Well, that was 2020 with Thomas. Yeah. So he did.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I wish, and I'm a big Hernandez fan myself. And I was, although so I was lucky enough to meet Gettleman this year at the Dallas Giants game. And, for the lack of a better word, everybody knew he wasn't going to be there next year. So I just wanted to give him props on what I felt he did successfully. And it was the last 2 drafts. For him to get Thomas and then the second round get McKinney, I thought it was genius. That the fact that one, that it fell in our laps, and 2, we can debate about Kadavius, but the fact he got Kadavius with the first round pick from Chicago and additional draft picks, and then come around and get Aziz, I think that was a phenomenal pick, draft move as well. And then when I saw Gettleman, I just wanted to give him his props on that alone. Yeah. I mean, of course, I could have told him where to go. I could say you suck. I could do, but what was that going to do? Oh, did I mess up his name again, Ant?
Kadarius. Yeah.
Wait, Kadarius. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So hold on 1 second. Hey guys. I don't know why you're spamming it, Tiki. It doesn't bother me. You're just gonna run a chance of getting blocked. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Anyway. And I just lost my train of thought. So about the Mara speech, and I'm gonna make it quick because I'm gonna bring people in.
Okay.
So we could talk to them as well. With Mara, I like the fact that he said, because there was a question about fans giving him his trust, and he said, they don't earn my trust at all. Or they don't have my trust. I need to earn their trust.
Yeah,
I like that he said that. I really did. Yeah, okay.
I think that this last year was humbling for him, because I think he can be a little, probably like fans, like in the beginning of the season, be optimistic that they made the right choices, they picked the right people in the draft, they have the right coaches, and they have all the talent. So what's the problem?
Right.
So I think he probably went in more optimistic. And as the season slowly went downhill, I think he was probably feeling backed into a corner, like he made some bad decisions.
Yeah, and again, he did state, because of last year, even though that we were 6-10, he felt as though that we were on the ascending, not
Yeah.
the descending. So
That's how I felt. I mean,
yeah, I did too.
it's like,
I coming in the season, the fact, I was shocked how the defense played against Denver. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start bringing in some people. This is what I normally do. I bring in people. We talk they get like 3 minutes. Let me get my phone.
Okay.
And we get to talk about whatever. So I'm gonna start with Brixie, as I made a promise to him yesterday. He is a New Yorker. You can hear it in his accent. This is his second time on the show. So Braxy, hold on a second. Let me get you on the clock. Guys, now you know how I am. She's a guest, so treat her with respect, okay? No funny stuff.
He is a Giants fan, so he should be okay.
Oh, I'm not worried about him. There's a couple of them. I'm gonna have the remove button at the ready. So, Brixie, you are officially on the clock. What you got, man?
Well, there are some Eli haters in the chat on this, and I was over there fighting that a little bit.
I appreciate that.
It's a battle that deserves to be fought.
Exactly. Wait, let me pause your time real quick. And I got to say this. The fact that Eli has done nothing to anybody, he has done nothing to anybody, quietly has the success that he has, but the fact that he's getting so much hate, he may not be a first ballot Hall of Fame, even though he does deserve it. I said it. But the fact he has so much hate circling around this man for no reason. No reason. All right. I'm sorry, Brax. I had to get that off my chest. Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know if you made a TikTok about this and I didn't see it, but I don't know if you made a video about Joe Judge being fired.
I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Okay, so what's your opinion on that?
Well, it was a necessary move because of the fact that we were 19-49 with him. There was some, he opened up the checkbook this last offseason, which I commend him on it, but his actions on the offseason didn't show any action on the field. Galladay and Kadarius, they did not get a touchdown this year. I'm not saying that's his fault, but I'm just saying as a multitude of everything. But Aubrey, what's your thoughts?
So I did make a video about it when the news came out because I knew people were dying to know. So I think he could have done another year. I think that, in my opinion, Gettleman was more the problem because I think that he was the pusher of the draft picks and he's the one for some of the bad decisions. But I do think that Judge kind of dug his own grave, especially towards the end of the season. The press conferences talking about the good stuff that he sees during the week, talking about, the offense scored 6 points and he says, oh, well, I saw some good things out there. Like the lack of honesty with the fans and the media after the games was absurd to me. Like, we're watching these games just as closely as you are. We are not stupid. So for you to come out after a horrendous game across the board and say you saw good things, like, just own up and say, we have things to work on. Obviously, the offense scored 6 points. Like, we need to get the ball in the right people's hands. So the 11-minute rant, some of the other stuff, I think he kind of pushed his way out, if you will, towards the end.
Yeah, even Maris said, "Oh, I guess we lost him." Even Maris said that he preferred him not having that rant. But that was one of many many things.
It wasn't the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. So I guess I'll add Braxy in later when he jumps back on. For the moment, let's. Oh well, so just so you know, when you come on the show, you got to say the outro. Are you familiar with my outro at all?
No.
It's all on my TikToks and Instagrams. It's we'll get to it. You'll hear it one time. So, matter of fact, here we go. Here's another Giants fan. Danny, what's going on, man?
Hey guys, what's up? Pleasure to meet you, Adriana. Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
So Danny lives in New Jersey. We're longtime friends. I mean, it's been he knew me before the show.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he is legitimately an OG. Actually, and Danny, you don't know this, but you bumped up in my book too because of the fact that you gave me that information about that mall.
Yes, yeah.
So,
and I'm sure, Adriana, you're familiar with Jersey Gardens Mall in Elizabeth.
I've never been, but I know of it.
Yeah, so that's where I got a couple of my Giants gear and stuff like that from. So
nice.
And Danny is doing you a disservice, Aubrey, because he is always the best dress on Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast. So for some reason, I guess he didn't get his makeup done in time. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I didn't get my touch up done
but
tonight.
maybe next time, because he comes on with the flyest gear every single time. But I think the fact that you came on with some fly gear, you intimidated him. I think that's what it is.
Right now that
I was
vintage.
saying, too, I have to step up my game now.
That vintage Giant shirt is doing it, girl. I love it.
It's legit, right?
Yeah, I like it too. I like it too.
My grandpa's.
So Danny, you got 3 minutes, man. What you got? What you want?
Yeah, I mean, that letter gave me goosebumps, Adriana. It was very good, very nicely
Thank
put.
you.
Yeah, I mean, Eli's everything for us. He was everything. It's regarding Daniel Jones. He's not it. We have to move on. Sneaky knows that. He knows my opinion on Daniel
He's not
Jones.
a favorite of Daniel Jones at all.
No, I'm done with him. We have to make a change at quarterback for sure. What else?
But do you want someone in the draft? Because it looks like the draft is not going to be it for a franchise quarterback this year.
But basically, I want the Giants to give Brian Flores as the head coach, and that head coach, I do want Deshaun Watson for sure. Okay. I know he has little troubles, off the field issues and stuff like that, but if he's found not guilty and he's free of everything he's done off the field, I believe that combination of Brian Flores and Deshaun Watson can get us jump started, and it would definitely rejuvenate us for sure. I do believe that. So, but I also like the way they're slowing, like they're taking the time selecting the general manager, not rushing into it.
Yeah, like they did with Gettleman. Yeah,
I'm loving the way they're doing all these interviews. I'm liking that. Because that's not like them.
I know they're doing their second interviews, and I'm just oh my god, they are really
they're doing the due diligence. Yeah.
They're doing their due diligence, and I know they really can't do anything. And I like the timeline because there's, believe it or not, there is time. Up until the Super Bowl, you want to make sure that you have your right people. Because then you can start focusing on the draft,
Exactly.
Because in March, that's when they have the free agency, whatever you want to call it, and it's going to be really interesting.
I do want once we draft, I do want to. One of our draft pick has to be the offensive line from Alabama, Evan Neal.
I'm going to say this new GM, if he don't pick an offensive lineman out of one of those, even a defensive front,
exactly. I don't know what he's doing.
That
guy is Evan Neal is good.
Yeah. That better be like the number one question that Mara and Titch are asking. Like, if you're not drafting an O lineman in the first round, get the hell out of our office because you're not coming in.
Right.
Like, that should be the only question. If they don't get that right, get them out of there.
Exactly. And like I said, if we don't
10 seconds, Danny, what you got?
Yeah, if we don't trade for Watson, I want the other draft pick to be a quarterback. and that one I believe has to be Kenny Pickett from Pitt.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
That's fair.
So,
okay, so you are going to be, I mean, it should have been Brixie, but you're going to be the first person to show Aubrey the outro.
oh, it's
No
a lovely
pressure,
outro.
Dane. No pressure
it's a
at all.
lovely outro. Oh my God, Adriana, you're gonna fall in love with it. I'm telling you, you're gonna fall in love with it.
So
it goes.
Wait,
Like
hold on, Dan. I got to give you the setup. So the setup is like this. I always tell people, so let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants! Ow!
I appreciate you, Danny.
Appreciate
Stay
it.
up, brother. Love you.
10 out of 10.
All right.
Right?
There we go.
Awesome.
This is great.
So let's see if we can still stick with the New York. I'm gonna try and get the Giants fans first, and then there we go. Zone. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on, Aubrey. I gotta show you. So Zone and I go back as well, and I was fortunate enough to see him when I came out to New York, and this is what we came up with.
Yo, after the W, you already know it's the man in the flesh.
Let's go Giants!
Yes, sir, Giants on top. You already know.
So that was the man right there.
Favorite videos of all time. That was.
What game was that?
The Eagles game. Our last win. Yes, our last win.
My bad. I'm just switching out right now.
So hold on 1 second here. Zone, you are officially on the clock.
My bad. I'm just glitching out. 1 sec.
Oh, you're glitching? Okay, let me pause it. Hold on, I'll pause it. There you go.
Yeah, Nico is calling me. Nico would appreciate it if you can just not call me right now. Okay, Nico. All right. Yeah, I'm good now.
All right, there we go.
I want to say, hi, Adriana. It's a pleasure. And I really liked your. Well, I'll just introduce myself. My name is.
Wait, hold on, Zone. So Aubrey, he walks every time he's on. So
it's a habit.
if you have motion sickness, you please feel free to look away. Go ahead, Zone.
Yeah, but like I was saying, it's a pleasure. My name is NY Giant Zone. People just call me Zone, but I'm just a content creator on TikTok. Diehard Giants fan, just make Giants content, and I just want to say, like, your words on Eli Manning, that was honestly that was a beautiful speech, and because for me, I'm 17 years old, and Eli Manning is like my favorite player of all time. He's the only quarterback. Well, obviously besides Daniel Jones, he's like the only quarterback I've ever known ever.
Yeah.
And hold on, let me see if I can just flip. Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah. 1 sec. Yeah, this jersey right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I've had this jersey since like I was like 2 years old. It's my first sports jersey ever. So yeah, Eli Manning is my favorite player of all time, and I feel like he's rather disrespected in history.
Yeah.
100%. Like people saying he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. And I see these, by the way, I see these dudes in Sneaky's chat talking about Eli Manning. And they're just salty that their teams jump quarterbacks every 2 years and they've never had the chance to be attached to a quarterback. Like we were so lucky enough to have a quarterback like that we can watch for so many years. So that's I just want to say so that was just an amazing speech overall. So
so her letter affected you too.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Yep.
Because it's like that. I felt the same way when Eli Manning left. He's the only quarterback I've ever known in my life.
Yeah.
And I was also very emotional. So I just want to say thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. No problem.
I felt it was really important for everybody to hear that letter.
Yeah.
And you can find her on Instagram, TikTok, New York Giants fangirl.
Bet.
And hopefully we could get a lot of people because her content's awesome too. I love her content. John, you got 36 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right. So real quick, I'll just I guess since everyone's talking about the quarterback situation, I'll just get my thoughts. I'm saying keep Daniel Jones. I don't see anybody in this class that jumps out and is just better than Daniel Jones or will bring something different to the table. I do think that Daniel Jones has been like I think he's been given a fair shot. You know, he's been bouncing through new systems and he's never had a not even a decent O-line in his career ever. So I want to see him with a good O-line and good coaching and then evaluate him. I feel like he hasn't been given a fair shot so far. And none of these quarterbacks jump, like I said, none of them jump out and you can automatically say they're better than Daniel Jones. So that's kind of my take on it.
And that's a perfect way to end it, brother.
I agree with you on that. I think that, Jones is having to deal with the same stuff that Eli had to deal with in the end of his career, and it's not fair. He's going to be on his third coach,
in
how
4
many
years.
offensive coordinators? Yeah, like he's not really getting a fair shot, and all of his weapons are out with injuries. He's got no O-line. He's not protected. He, finally sorted out the fumble issue. So I think we haven't gotten a full chance to see what he is. I think you could put Tom Brady back there. You could put Aaron Rodgers back there.
Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and they're not going to look like the quarterbacks that they are behind a good O-line. So exactly. I think you can't blame Jones for everything, and the people that do that, it's not fair. I think he deserves one more year with all of that stuff fixed, and let's see what happens. I mean, who else are we going to use as a quarterback?
Exactly.
We have no backups.
Yeah.
We don't have the money to go get Russ Wilson, and we cannot give up all our trade value for Deshaun Watson.
Oh my God.
We need O-linemen. Are you getting like a storm warning or something?
Yeah.
No, I'm getting an Amber Alert. Okay, there we go.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
But, I definitely agree with that. And here's the thing.
Wait, time out. It says don't disrespect. Hold on a sec. Don't disrespect Aaron Rodgers. We're not disrespecting Aaron Rodgers.
We're not even talking about
We're just hold on one second.
Actually,
yeah, hold on one second. We're not disrespecting Aaron Rodgers. We're stating a fact that if you put Aaron Rodgers behind this offensive line, he's not going to be Aaron Rodgers.
With no healthy weapons, with all of his star receivers and running backs on the bench, not going to do so well.
Don't worry, but this guy, Chris, he's a Washington fan. He has like a problem with like everything Giants fans say, so I would just ignore him. But I definitely agree. Here's what people.
Hey, Zone. I hate to say this, but your time expired, and I got to get people in. So I need you to show Adriana the standard of the outro.
I got you. I'm ready. I hope this is.
And if you need to clear your throat, you got time.
Let me just close my door because my parents probably gonna wake up. That's gonna end bad for me.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, hold on. All right, we're good. All right, showtime. Ready? Let's go, Giants. Oh,
appreciate you, brother.
Nice.
Got another Giants fan here.
What's up, Sneaky?
Austin, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm just chilling. What are you doing?
Man, I'm living the dream. So just so you know, Austin is a diehard Giants fan, and he is one of my best supporters. I don't know if you remember the beginning of the show. I do have some sponsors. I have some merchandise. I have some gears, merch per se. He got all of it. He got all of it.
I bought the whole store.
And when I had my meetings with 3 a.m. Water, they're like, "Yo, Austin and Jack were the two biggest contributors to that." So I got a lot of love, and not because he basically putting my kids through college. No, just the fact that he is an all around good dude as well. See, he's even getting some love right here. From
an Eagles fan.
Yeah, from Eagles fans. So, and he's not a bad Madden player either. Not too bad.
Yeah, I disagree. I highly disagree with you there. That's the first time I've disagreed.
So Austin, you are on the clock. What you got, man?
So remember when I was talking to you about the 3 a.m. water? This was a couple months ago, I think.
Yes, sir.
I still got those 3 cases. I haven't touched I got maybe 1 bottle still. And I still got like a bunch of them still sitting around.
There you go. I ordered some. So, what's his name? Hunter, when he won his, because I do giveaways. When he won his giveaway, he got his, and I'm waiting on mine to show up. So, but go ahead. This is your time. What you got?
Yeah, the letter that she read out loud, it hit me a little bit too, in a way. And not in a way, it hit me. I guess I don't know how to word it, but everything she said was 100% facts, and I couldn't agree more with her. I mean, it's true. Nothing but the truth. I mean, if you don't agree with it, then I don't know what you're doing.
They're missing out on a lot of good things. Eli has done has done a lot. And, I felt bad for him towards the end, but I loved in his press conference and everything after that, he said that he knew it was the right time for him to retire and he's happy moving on. And I love seeing him on the Manning cast. It's the highlight of my week. But he really, I don't understand why he gets so much hate, because there's so many other people in the league, quarterbacks who do stupid things and say stupid things and get in trouble and this and that. And I mean, Eli never did any of that ever. Like, there's no reason not to like him. So he makes silly faces on the field. It's like, okay. Worst you can say about him.
Right.
He was an all-around team leader.
Yeah.
Not only on the field but off the field in many ways.
Yeah.
He was always trying to make that organization better.
He still is.
Yeah, he still is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love the fact that he came back, and I love the fact that they're, he's working with the Giants, and the Giants are working with him, and they know what they got, and the fans love him.
Yeah,
the fans love him.
I wish I was there for his retirement day, though.
Yeah, me too. I do too. But you were there, right?
Yeah, the ceremony.
Did you get the bobblehead?
I did.
Did you get an extra one?
Bobblehead. No, okay. I'm jealous. I'm gonna have to go order one myself.
Yeah, they're on eBay for like $125.
Yeah, never mind. We'll think twice about that.
Everybody says it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have done the same thing. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to get to some games next year, though.
Yeah, man.
This year.
Me too.
When they release that schedule, I'm looking forward to getting some tickets.
Isn't the schedule out?
Just the opponents, not the actual. The schedule releases, I think, in May after the draft.
Gotta wait that long? So long? My gosh.
Oh, well, there we go. Austin, as always, man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for coming on.
First day of college was yesterday. Just want to let you know.
How'd that go for you?
Nice.
Oh, stressful. Burning my eyes apart. I mean.
Well,
I live in New York, and I go to a community college.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm going for business, and I'm not liking it already.
Yeah.
Especially
it will be over sooner than you think. My oldest, she's getting her bachelor's this year in psychology because she's trying to she wants to find out what's my problem. That's what she's doing. She wants to diagnose me. So she's like, the quicker I get in, the quicker I can. I'm just kidding. Awesome.
It's always a pleasure, man.
Always.
Good luck in college.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you. Braxy, I see that you're back. I'll bring you on. And I'm going to give you an additional 2 minutes. Because I see that, your phone was acting up.
Yeah.
All right. You got 2 minutes. What you got, man?
Okay. So basically, we were talking about the whole Joe Judge thing.
Right.
I liked him at first, but then he kind of fell off.
I agree. I was last year, his press conference, I was like, we got the guy. I'm excited. We're going to see some good things. The team went 6-10. They started to look better. I was like, all right, we're on the way up. And then this year I was like, what the hell
Hold
is
on one
going
sec.
on?
And no, I did not kick you off. That would not. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm with you. I liked him in the beginning. I thought that he was, going to get the team turned around, and I'm disappointed that it didn't work out because I thought he was going to make it happen.
Yeah, same.
Do you think he should have gotten fired?
Yeah. After this year, yeah.
Yeah, what 10 and whatever? It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20%. Losing 90% of your games that you've played, that you've coached your whole career in the NFL, that's
not good.
Yeah. No.
But I'm hoping for the Giants next year to at least win 10 games. That's what I'm hoping.
That's
but
what we're all hoping.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy at all.
No.
Yeah, my current favorite player is Saquon because he's a player that I can trust to not really suck that bad. So
Yeah.
He's
And
a good dude.
he just has to get over that mental block. And it's easy for me to say because I didn't have a season, injury, 2 years ago. So, and I think once he can get past that, he's going to be the beast like we know he can be. So,
yeah, like how he was his rookie year. That
Yep.
was the best.
Um,
My friend Alex Funty, he really wants to get on the show and he needs a link to StreamYard. You can
okay.
put that in
All
the
right. I'll
chat.
put it on there. But for now, I appreciate you coming on. I hope to see you Tuesday.
Yeah.
Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you,
Bye.
brother.
Bye.
That was awesome.
I love that.
That was awesome. Okay. Let me put the link out. All right. Yeah, with Judge, his first year, I was really the way he would talk, I would run through a wall.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like I wouldn't even ask any questions.
Yeah.
But for me, I still had faith in him, even in the last game, even after the 11-minute debacle. But one thing I'll say that I lost, that he I don't want to say he lost me, but I was like, oh, that's not a good look, was when he blamed the headsets.
Oh yeah.
I was no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Because it wasn't the first time that he had timeout management issues. So
right.
This wasn't the first rodeo with that.
And
yo, what's up, bro?
And no, I didn't kick you off. I don't know.
Yeah, sure you did.
StreamYard, it
kick
does
out
that,
Eagles
so.
fans.
Yeah, why would I kick out a Giants fan? And apparently, you got some fan base now all of a sudden rooting for you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, because they're saying that I stepped on you, I did whatever, blah blah blah.
We know he did. It's all good though.
Yeah, because I can't stand you at all. You're not like,
I know.
So Aubrey, Ant is one of my best friends. He knew me before all of this as well. He's the one I was telling you that lived in Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm 30 minutes north of the stadium.
Oof.
That sucks. I know. Sorry.
So and so ironically, Ant, when I asked, because so you said, where do you live in Connecticut, Aubrey?
Yeah.
So I asked her, I said, I already know the answer. Who do you hate most in our division? And guess what she said, Ant? Go ahead and tell me what you think. Yes.
Philly. I love you. If I wasn't married, I would be.
Yeah.
I'm married too, so.
There you go.
Me too. Since we had to throw that out there.
I had someone else ask me that too, because I always get Eagles fans and Cowboys fans like arguing on my TikToks. And the problem that I don't have as big of a problem with Cowboys fans, because I think they're just a little delusional. Like they're not as angry and feisty as Eagles fans. Like the Eagles fans that come at me are like, you guys didn't even make the playoffs. Your team fucking sucks. You have a terrible No,
go ahead.
You have a bad GM and you have a bad head coach, and like you can't get your head out of your ass. And I'm like, you guys got destroyed in one playoff game.
Right,
like,
right.
Am I out here saying the Giants just won a Super Bowl? Like, I know the team sucks. Well, every single one of my TikToks is talking about how bad the team is. Like,
well, I live around a lot of Eagles fans living in Pennsylvania, and they're slowly developing a little soft spot in my heart. And I gotta say, and I gotta be honest, because Sneaky will tell you I'm probably one of the most honest people in here. Actually, some of the trolls in here will tell you I'm as honest as it gets. But as far as like Eagles fans, I took my son. We went to the day after Christmas game in Philly. One of my daughter's friends is one of the Eagles cheerleaders.
Okay.
And so he hooked us up with some tickets. We went to the game, and I'll tell you what, it was not a bad time. It's a beautiful stadium. There's not a bad seat in the house, and I had a much better time than the first experience when I went to Philly back when the Vet was still their home field.
Okay.
Do they still have a courthouse in the new one?
Yes, every one of their buildings has a courthouse in the basement. And if you
Okay.
get caught on a Saturday or Sunday, you are royally screwed because the judge does not come in but Monday through Friday.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it's not good.
Hey guys, I want to say one thing. Can we please not talk anything about politics that will cause you to be put in timeout? And if I have to do it again, you will be blocked. And that's you, Ginger Jesus. Please, no more politics
Charles.
whatsoever.
But Adriana, I have to apologize. I did not get to hear your letter.
Oh, that's okay.
Kurtz,
so
you got a warning
about that.
You got a warning.
But as
nothing politics. This is not. This is the wrong show. This is a sports podcast. Okay.
I'll have to learn you, son.
Learn that.
But my outlook on the Giants is simple. Let's get a good head coach in here. Let's get a good GM in here. I really don't believe we're going to start. I don't think we can afford to start from scratch. I think we have to find a guy that's going to make the pieces work and add pieces where we need it. I think the rebuilding thing went out the window after McAdoo was fired. Once we started just trying to, I mean, again, I've been saying this for a while. For the last, 5 to 8 years, we've been basically putting Band-Aids on bullet wounds. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Dave Gettleman I never liked him. I didn't like him in Carolina. And when they brought him in, I was highly doubtful about his ability. I think John Mara, to me, I do like him as an owner. I'm not totally against him. However, all the stuff he's talking about right now, and I know you guys are loving what you hear, and what the last conference he had. To me, in my opinion, I want to see the product, because after the stuff we've been fed over the last few years, to me, it's all pandering now. Show and prove. I'm tired of being told. I want to be shown.
Yeah. Well, and I think part of that is a little bit of Mara's problem, is that he put too much stock into the GM fixing things, into hiring coordinators who have no head coaching experience, having them be head coaches and think that that's going to fix everything, throwing money at free agency like that's going to fix it. Right. But I think that what I felt like during the press conference was especially about the fact that they were not going to rush it this time around. I was worried that the sole reason why they wouldn't fire Judge is because Mara was so concerned that we would have gone through 3 head coaches in 6 years. And that's all he was worried about. And I was hoping that he would understand from a fan standpoint that no one cares. As long as someone comes in here and the team starts winning, you think anyone's going to care that we had 3 coaches in 6 years? No one just want to win.
No. So, I think a lot of it had to do too with the fact that he's already done let's fire the head coach and bring in a new GM but we'll have the head coach there first, and it doesn't work. You have to bring in.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm looking at the chat. No, let's not do the chain that you guys are talking about. Can we not do that? And I'm going to leave you on, and I'm going to step away for a sec, and I'm going to bring on Mike.
Okay.
And Mike, you are officially on the clock, man. I'll be back in a sec.
I was watching the next game.
Okay, Mike, what do you got, buddy?
The Knicks suck. That's all I'm going to say first. But
how are they doing?
They suck.
They suck. I guess they're getting beat right now.
Yeah, they lost Pelican, but it's what it is.
I just want to say this for Sneaky's sake, and I know he's probably listening, and I know he feels the same thing. And I've always said that Sneaky has such a big heart that he lets stuff like this go. And I think that's why these young guys and these kids do the stuff they're doing in the chats and stuff. The more we acknowledge it, the more they're going to keep doing it. Just don't acknowledge it. That's for anybody in the chat right now, going back and forth with these guys. It's the same old stuff, week in, week out, day after day. This is what they want to do. They want to get us on our toes to where we get aggravated and angry and all upset and start saying some stuff. You know what? Ignore it. Let them say what they're going to say and just let it be. Sorry, I didn't mean to,
Yeah, we can discuss
you there,
the Giants now anyway.
Yeah, what do you got, bud?
Uh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, hopefully we hire a good GM. It's looking like we will, but you never know
Well,
what we're gonna do.
a report came out today, actually on two different levels. So I'm swayed to believe that it's at least been talked about, and that's the three GM candidates that have been or are going to do the second interview are all on board with giving Daniel Jones a shot, and they've all pretty much agreed the same thing, that he hasn't been given a fair shake. The only problem I have with the whole Daniel Jones situation is, if anybody expects Daniel Jones to be that much better with a new head coach and a new GM, it's not going to happen this year. He might get better, but it's not going to happen. We still have to fill in the pieces. Now he's got to deal with learning another system. So it's going to be a work in progress. I'm just hoping that he shows that, we can put in some pieces on the offensive line to make that work, give him time so that we can at least see what we're going to get in the future.
Right.
Because at this point, this is his true, especially considering he's under the last year of his rookie contract. For Daniel Jones, to me, it's not so much a prove it, get us to the playoffs. To me, it's a prove it, show us you can progress.
Well, I know we spoke about this a bunch of times, Ant, and I think that in order for Jones to be successful, you're right. We can't expect him to learn another system, throughout his first rookie contract. So, Aubrey, this is my theory on how to.
Adriana.
Well, I call her Aubrey. Look,
Okay.
Just stay in your lane, Ant. Stay in your lane.
I am staying in my lane.
Me and Aubrey, we go way back, like 30 minutes ago. So just anyway. So no, Aubrey, my theory is this: is that if they want Jones to be successful right now, they need to bring somebody in that is very familiar with the same type of offense that he ran in college. If they want him to win right now, you want to bring in an offensive coordinator that is, because, for example, I'm going to use the West Coast offense just for an example. Okay. Steve Young did it, used that offense. Brett Favre, Joe Montana, all the greats. Now, if you can find a quarterback that can run that offense that they ran it in college with something that he's comfortable with, then that's going to show on the field, because not only do you have a coach on the sideline, you got a coach on the field. So if they want him to win now, they have to bring in someone that is very familiar with the offense that they ran in Duke when he was in college.
I mean, he still has his issues, but I mean, yes, he needs an O-line.
My thing is, who is that person?
I'm sure there's, the football is such a copycat league. I mean, it won't take long. All they got to do is make a couple phone calls.
And here's my thing about it, though. My thing about it, though, is I agree with what you're saying, Sneaky, but at the same time, you don't ever hear, hey, this team's going out and trying to Duke offense. You don't hear that. You hear, wow, this team's going out and trying to run an Alabama offense. Wow, this team's trying to go out and run a Florida State offense.
Well,
wow, I'm sure you don't ever hear about Duke's offense being run anywhere.
But I'm sure that whoever ran Duke's offense is a coach from Alabama or somebody from the SEC is running an offense very similar to what Duke was running. Mike, we do got to move on, but I did take a minute from you, so let me have one of your final thoughts.
So I'll keep Jones just for this. You could say pretty much this year. I'll keep him this year and then draft 2023, because I feel like 2023 is a little better draft class, but now we should just draft O-line. I think we're gonna need wide receiver. We're gonna need sadly wide receiver.
We don't need another wide receiver. The first round
they re-signed Bachman, and I think a couple other guys.
I'll say Slade and Shepard is. And
I think Shepard's gonna go.
Yeah,
look for
probably will drop too.
We need a tight end, because I think
we do need a tight end.
I don't think Ingram's going to stick around, but Mike, it's been awesome, and let me go ahead. You got one more thing? Okay,
ship off just like the Chiefs did. Get rid of all those guys except Andrew Thomas. Get rid of all those online men except Andrew Thomas and repave it just like a road. Repave it, and that's it.
All right, let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you.
I'm curious to see what happens with Gates because I really liked him and I hope he can come back and have a good year.
I don't know what you've heard, but the last I've heard is they're still considering it a possible career-ending injury. Like it's that bad. Yeah.
So now we're going to go into I don't think we have any more Giant fans.
I'd like to bring him back too, by the way, because he was one of those types of guys that, even when he wasn't playing up to par, he was the guy that was in everybody's face and was pushing back the whole time. That's the kind of guy we need.
Team player. He fought for Jones. Yeah.
Kurtz, are you there?
What is up, my guy?
What's going on, Kurtz?
No, nothing much. How about you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Wow.
I forgot to end. And you don't mind if you stick around for a little bit, do you?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Wait, I have a question real quick.
Okay. Well, hold on.
Put me on the timer.
You have 3 minutes. You're on the clock. Go.
Okay. Adrian, what made you become a Giants fan? Like, I always ask people this.
So I grew up in New Jersey, and my grandpa had season tickets until they switched stadiums and implemented the PSL. So my whole family, Giants fans, grew up Giants fans. That was all I ever knew.
So you went to the Meadowlands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sneaky. I tried to warn you at the beginning of the season, bro. I said he wasn't your coach. I forgot his name. Was it Judge? Yeah, Judge. I told you. I said he's not a good coach. And what did you tell me?
I thought he was a good coach.
You still think he's a good coach? Like realistically?
Yes. I mean, and it's unfortunate because God. I don't think.
I
can I finish? Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Can I finish? So Audrey, I'm sorry, Aubrey. I want you to be careful with Kurtz because he will misquote you.
Okay, bro.
So am I lying?
That's not true.
I'm not. Trust me.
We've already gone
anyway.
Over this.
I'm wasting his time. So no, I had faith in him. I thought he was going to do good this year.
I think a lot of people did.
And unfortunately, I don't think he's going to ever have another head coaching job again.
I told you
because that 11-minute rant, Kurtz, I can't predict the future. Okay.
Yeah, but when you're biased, like blocks your vision, bro. Like,
I predicted that
like at least answer realistic.
Hold on.
You take it to
hold on, Kurtz. I have a Cowboy fan who said his team was going to win the Super Bowl.
You said you were going 16-0. What's the point?
I always say our team is going 17-0.
I always say our team going to the Super Bowl. It's the same thing.
No.
Yes, it is.
I said we're going 17-0.
You can say that, but I can't say we're going to the Super Bowl.
So, Aubrey, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, bro.
He put words. I say every year the Giants are going 17-0. I say that every single year. Not once do I say we're going to win the Super Bowl. Now, I say we're going to go 17-0, but I don't put money on it. So anyway,
I'm sorry. That's
but this is the dude that said the Cowboys were going to win the Super Bowl and made a bet for a hat that I have yet to get.
You gotta calm down a little bit on that because I think all Cowboys fans.
Yeah,
I don't care. Bro, that's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make.
That's a W, bro.
That's I don't get what you guys say. Whatever. That's the point I'm trying to make. Go ahead, Aubrey.
Cowboys fan, what you thought about that 2-minute drill? Because it looks like Dak he doesn't know what a 2-minute drill is.
No, we didn't have any timeouts. I really don't blame him. I'd rather just have him slide and have an opportunity for 1 second left and just throw it in the air and hope for something.
Why didn't he run out of bounds?
Because they were blocking the outside of it, and the only open side was the middle. So I think he was trying to save time. But
not only run out of bounds, he should have threw the ball out of bounds.
You know what though? Exactly. You could have threw the ball incomplete. It stops the clock.
Yeah.
I think what happened was I honestly believe
that Daniel Jones at quarterback.
It wasn't Dak's fault for the purpose of I think it was a play that was called in. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I don't know who called that.
Where it becomes Dak's fault is as the field general, as the quarterback of that team, you got to look at your sideline and go, "What?" and then call a different play.
Yeah, I would honestly just throw it up, but I think he was just trying. I don't know what he was thinking. I can't control what Dak thinks, but
you said, hold on. You mumbled.
Oh my God.
Daniel Jones is your quarterback.
Yes.
Did you forget? Hold on. Time out. Did you forget that the last start Daniel Jones had, he got a W?
Here we go.
Well, I'm telling.
What happened when
I'm lying?
It's a good team?
Tell me if I'm lying.
It's a good team.
No.
When you put Daniel Jones against a quarterback, he sucks.
Stop.
Can I make a bit? Can I make a
No.
quick comparison?
He's gonna answer my question. No.
Sneaky's walking up,
What
bro.
did answer my question?
Go ahead.
The last start Daniel Jones had,
here we
did he
go.
win the game or lose it?
What team did he play against, Sneaky?
He played against Philly.
Come on, bro.
Did he win the game or lose it? Answer the question.
Really? Come on, bro. It's Philly's
I
defense.
want to make a fair comparison.
Yeah,
No, Ant. Hold on, Ant.
Let Ant talk, bro.
Hold on. This is between Kurtz and myself.
Sneaky, you're just delusional, bro.
Listen,
Like,
if I'm
Daniel
delusional,
Jones-
you're delusional too.
I'm not
Kurtz,
as delusional as you.
answer the question.
Go ahead.
Daniel Jones' last start, did he get a W or L?
He got a W, Sneaky.
Thank you. Okay,
But
now,
against a
Ant, what do you
trash
got?
team,
That's
bro.
all I want to hear.
Against
What do
a
you got?
trash team.
Okay. So the comparison I want to make is, and I'm not throwing shade at Dak, and I'm not throwing shade at DJ. I just want to make this comparison,
Yeah, go ahead.
and maybe it'll help people understand. So the way Dak felt in that last play when he ran that ball up the middle, it's because he had no idea what was going on. He was trying to think of making something happen. It just, everything went like this. That's how Daniel Jones feels almost every play, which is why he makes most of the mistakes he does.
Thank you.
Sneaky, I would just want to point this out. Daniel Jones has a win-loss ratio of 12-26, which is honestly probably one of the worst in the league.
So
since we're bringing up wins.
Another question,
Go ahead.
because people bring about this argument all the time about Eli,
about
God, his record, that it's even, and because it's even win-loss record, he should not be entered to the Hall of Fame. So do you think that the record is based on the quarterback only?
No, I only brought that up because Sneaky G brought it up.
When?
You did. You said, what was Daniel Jones' last win? Now we're just
That's
pointing
all
out.
I said.
But that has nothing to do with
That
record.
had nothing to do with his win-loss ratio.
Again, Your Honor, Exhibit C, how Kurtz misquotes me.
That's not misquoting you, bro.
I did not say anything about his win-loss record. I said, did Daniel Jones win? Okay, his last start. I said his last start. Did he win it or did he lose it? There was nothing said about his record.
But
This is every time Kurtz comes on.
12-26. I just love to debate people. I'm sorry.
And Aubrey, I want to let you know real quick that when we talk about Eli Manning's record being 17-17, if you have
when you look at Eli Manning, is he a top 5 quarterback? No, he is not.
All right, let me ask you this.
Okay, no, I muted him. I just muted him.
Would you rather have?
Hold on.
Would he rather have Eli Manning or Dak Prescott?
I'd rather have Dak Prescott.
Okay,
oh, no rings?
Congratulations on no Super Bowls.
His ring from like 15 years ago, bro. Eli Manning in his last years
still
were
got
not
him.
good. They
He
were
still
not
got
good.
him. He still got him.
Statistically, his
still got him.
2011-2008 season,
Statistically,
he wasn't even top 10 quarterback.
The only stats that matter is Super Bowl.
Yes, it does
rings.
matter because you
Super
Giants fan
Bowl
thinks he's
wins.
fucking God.
Okay, look.
He is.
Okay, thank you. So let me
Giants
say this,
fans say
Kurtz.
that.
Can you be quiet for 30 seconds?
Go ahead, Sneaky G.
Please, thank you. You keep forgetting about Eli Manning being top 10 in completions, attempts, touchdowns, yardage. You completely forget that the man had 2 Super Bowls, right? You guys haven't even seen a Super Bowl since Troy Aikman. So put some respect on his name, and that's something you don't.
So is
do.
Joe Flacco a Hall of Famer because he won a ring? Is he a Hall of Famer?
Is Joe Flacco a top 10 quarterback?
Answer the question.
That's a
Is
fair.
Joe Flacco a top 10 quarterback?
Is Joe Flacco a quarterback? A Hall of Fame quarterback?
Well, no, answer my question. Is he a top 10
I
quarterback?
asked you first. You cannot answer a question with another question.
No, I don't think he should. I don't think he should. I don't think Trent Dilfer should. I don't think Mark Ripien.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't.
That's
No.
facts. That is facts. Sneaky,
What's
I'm
facts?
sorry, bro. I don't know what because we Sporting said Dak has been top 10 NFL more than Eli has. I don't even think Eli's been a top 10 quarterback in his whole career.
We're talking all time, dude.
We're talking.
No, I'm talking in the league.
Nothing. He's got 0 playoff wins and 0 Super Bowls. Who cares?
Dak has 0 playoff
No,
wins.
I think he won one playoff game. He has one.
I don't want to
playoff
call
game.
you down, but like, do you not know football?
No, don't say that. Don't say that,
sorry.
Kurtz.
Okay,
I'm just saying
he
because you
has
said
one-
Dak has 0 playoff wins.
Okay, he
I
has
wasn't trying to be
one
rude.
playoff win. Does he have any Super Bowls?
He has 2 actually.
So,
he has more than Daniel Jones in his whole career.
Hold on.
He has more playoff. He has more playoff win than Daniel Jones has playoff appearances actually.
And
He's
how many
actually been
years
here
has
more
Dak
years,
been in the
too.
league?
Dak's been in the league for
I
6.
know.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Half the
Hold
time.
on. I just want to share this with everybody. Check this out. This would be better said than anybody else.
Gotta go meet up with my brother. What's happening with you? Man.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. I apologize. Here we go. This is the one.
So they signed Dak. So how many years Dak been with the Cowboys?
5.
5 years. How many NFC Championship games have they been in? Oh, that many. How many Super Bowls have they been in? Oh, that many. So in the past 25 years, how many NFC Championship games have the Cowboys participated in? That many. With all that talent.
What's your point?
Whoa. You told me every time I come out here, you told me since 2014, no team has drafted more Pro Bowl players than the Cowboys other than
Kansas City.
And the Kansas City has won a Super Bowl, participated in another, and been to the AFC Championship game 3 times. Now, in that same time frame, how many times have the Cowboys, with all that talent, participated in one of those contests? NFC Championship or the Super Bowl? Now,
there we go.
Okay.
Say what you want. Now, Kurtz, don't say anything else. Say
Go
what
ahead.
you want about Daniel Jones, but Dak Prescott has the same amount of NFC Conference Championship appearances as Daniel Jones, me, you, Aubrey, and Ant combined. So I don't want to hear anything. And that's not even being biased.
I
That's
think that
facts.
is.
Also,
Oh, really?
I'd rather make playoffs and have a hope at a Super Bowl than not make playoffs in 6 years, Sneaky G.
You would
Dak
rather
is
make the
I would
playoffs.
and have a shot at the Super Bowl than not make playoffs in 6 years.
Hold on a sec.
Then you clearly don't know anything
We
about
Sporting,
football.
don't even
Last
go
time
there,
I
bro.
checked,
You
Yes.
know I'll
Let's
put
go,
you to
Sport. Get him
shame.
in here. Get him
Don't
in
even
here.
go there.
Get him in here.
Well, no,
What did
you're
he say?
going out and then he'll
Why,
come in
please?
here.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't want to hear. I don't want to hear from him. Seriously.
Bro, okay.
Don't.
Can I
I
just be
don't.
honest?
So this is
I think
this
you
is your
should
final
follow
thought
what
because we
Ant
do got to
says.
move on.
Because I think I don't know what it is, but as more views you get, I think you become more biased, bro. I'm sorry, but some of your takes are just they're not that
You know,
good.
Kurtz, you know what?
I'm sorry, bro.
You know what?
I've known you since
Yes, you are sorry. But no,
like a
you
whole
know
year.
what? Oh, hear me out though.
You've changed.
I did not change. What you see
Yes,
is
you
what you
did.
get. If anybody changed, it's you, Kurtz, because you get involved in people's businesses that you have no
Oh my
business getting involved
God,
to.
okay.
You misquote
It's
people,
called TikTok. You
and
can
then
do
you
it.
comment, and then you
It's called
comment
TikTok. It's a
on
public app.
things that
Oh
like
my God! If you
you
don't want
say
people to learn
off the
about it, then
wall
don't fucking turn
stuff.
on fucking,
You say off the wall
bro.
stuff
Like, it's not
that's not even about the game. You attack people instead of
Yeah, I'm
debate
attacking
people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you are,
How
because
have
you
I
keep
attacked?
saying
Who
so.
have I attacked?
How
Who have I
how is it fair? Well, first off, you attack Aubrey.
I literally said I
You
didn't
just
think I'd
said
be
you
rude.
said you don't know football,
I said in the
which is
nicest
not
way, you don't know
cool.
football. That's
And
all I
then
said.
what you need
Not
to
a
do?
fact, though. That's your opinion. So.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just saying
so
'cause you said Dak has 0 playoff wins. I was just
so
trying to.
but that is fact. Well, no, because she misspoke. Well, she misspoke. So, yeah, no, but then I corrected. I said no. I think he has 1, which he does have 1. He beat Seattle.
No, he has 2.
Now, huh?
He has 2.
What was
He
the
does
second
not.
team he beat?
Yeah.
It was Seattle and hold on, let me look it up real quick. Because I know we played the Seahawks and Packers in the divisional round.
Wow,
No.
you're that big of a Cowboy fan?
Yeah,
You
no,
don't even
I'm
know?
pretty sure it's just 1.
Oh, you know football so well.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't even know his own team.
Yeah.
And then I think the fact that you call people biased by
Because
being
you
a
are
Cowboys
biased.
fan and you're
Of
not.
course we're
You're
biased. We're
not?
Giants fans.
Yes,
Right.
thank you.
What question
I
is
think
that?
Ant can admit it because you're Giants fans. You are
But
biased.
are you
wanna
saying you're
admit it?
not biased?
I'd be biased as jokes. I'm not. I'm like, do you honestly
See,
think that the Cowboys
you're
are Super
even in
Bowl?
denial. You're even in denial.
I'm in denial. Okay.
I won't say I'm a biased Dallas Cowboy fan. I want you to hear you say that
I'm not gonna say that because I'm not
Why
as
not?
biased as you.
because it's
I
true.
will admit this. Kurtz, although this is what he does every
I love to talk shit. I'm sorry,
week.
Adrian.
Aubrey, this
Why
is
do you let
exactly.
him come in every week?
Because I know I've known Sneaky.
Oh,
for
because
hot minutes.
he's
We're
on a
friends.
losing streak. Every time he comes on, he gets feelings hurt, and I just
What?
keep
He's
dominating
genuinely a
this
good
and
dude. He is a
Sneaky.
good
and
dude.
destroying it,
This is
and
him, though.
you
Sneaky,
know.
also for you, I need the. You didn't reply to my message on Instagram for your hat. Still waiting.
Yes, I did. I sent you my address.
No, but I said, is this the one? And you didn't reply.
Yes, that is the one.
All right.
Wait,
I'll
what?
send
The
it to you
hat?
below. Yeah.
What? Oh, you're giving me
solid.
options?
No, I sent you a hat link and you didn't reply.
Well, I didn't know you sent me a hat link.
I'm sorry, Adriana, if I came off rude. I'm sorry. I'm just like that sometimes. You're
It's okay.
you're a gorgeous woman, and yeah.
And I know
Bro,
He gets a little heated.
about the Cowboys because I give 0 fucks about the Cowboys. So.
I mean, yeah.
I'll have to find it. Oh, hold on
Amen.
a sec. Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, you sent the link. Okay,
do you
hold
wear
on.
those hats or no? Because the ones I'm looking at are like
So
$100.
did they beat the Packers? Because I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Who?
You know what? That had okay.
Cowboys.
Okay, but if you look at who the Cowboys play, they've always played top tier
Okay, so
competition in the
but
playoffs.
let's confirm it was only one playoff win.
Yes, sorry, I said maybe it was 2. I didn't say it was 2. I said maybe it was 2.
So then,
No,
so
you
she
said it was
misspoke
2.
and said no, that he doesn't have any wins.
I said
Then
maybe.
I said he has 1, and you said 2. So then so are you going to admit you were wrong for saying 2?
Yes, I apologize, Adriana.
Okay, there we go.
From the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, I'm cool with that hat. I'm not.
Have
I'm
the
not gonna be
Cowboys?
picky.
I got a question for Kurtz, and I'm not trying to
Go
be
ahead.
funny.
No,
But have the Cowboys beaten anyone this year with a winning record?
yes, Patriots, and
Who?
it would have been the Chargers if
They were
would've
not.
beat
They were
Bears.
not. No, the Patriots did
had
not
a
have
winning record. Yes,
No,
they
did not.
did. What are you talking about? They made the playoffs at 10-6.
Just because
No,
they made the
At the time
playoffs,
they played them.
when they
Sneaky, bro.
played them,
Oh
they
my
did not
God.
have a winning record.
Sneaky, they were like 1-3 when we played them, but they were still a winning.
Is that a winning record? Is that a
Still
winning record,
team.
Kurtz?
Still a winning team.
Is that? But is
It's
1
like
and 3
the
a winning
49ers.
record?
It's like the 49ers. They had a bad record, but look at them now. They're on the divisional round. That's a winning team.
Because they spanked that ass.
Oh my god!
Hey, bro, you can't lie, bro. I thought we were gonna win that game once Anthony Brown picked off the ball. Like it was complete silence.
I didn't watch. Honestly.
I
If
was
the
supposed
Giants ain't playing. I'm not watching.
I was supposed to go to that game, but like a bunch of people got COVID.
Actually,
so
that's
I
not
couldn't
true. My mom was a Packers fan. God rest her soul. I'll be.
go. Bro, I
rooting
was
the
not
Packers
shooting
the
my
whole
shot.
way
Bro. What
through.
are you guys talking about?
Yeah,
Those are
don't.
ridiculous.
Anyway, Kurtz, I always do appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
And
Love to all.
trying to bring some heat, but maybe
Peace.
next week.
Yeah.
Let me hear it one time.
All right, let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. And see, that's why I like
Oh,
Kurtz.
he even said
He's a
let's
good dude,
Yes.
though.
See, he's a good dude.
He's a
look,
good dude.
look,
He's a good dude.
everybody. I like Kurtz, right? Kurtz is a cool dude. He comes on, he has this energy that I appreciate, and then he leaves saying the outro. And he doesn't even hesitate, he just says it. And that I appreciate from him. So Kurtz, I gave you a compliment.
Now, Kurtz is a good
Now
dude.
send me my hat. I'm just kidding. And yes, that hat's good. I'm 19. I mean, it's like $19. That's fine. That's perfect. I'll and I want you to autograph it and say I was right. Sneaky G, you were right. I want you to say it and then do a little autograph. And I got to boot you out.
You do know that that's not going to happen, though, right?
Oh, I know, because it's after the fact. I know. A man can wish, though, right? A man can wish.
True.
I'm putting out the links.
You got room to put out a link?
I think I do. Man, it looks like I need to make some room. Okay. Carson.
Hello.
Hey man. Hey, first off, I appreciate that TikTok you did.
Bro, I spent a solid 4 minutes making that. That was from the heart, bro. That's
I
from the
appreciate
heart.
that. I appreciate that. Yeah, Nico, I know it's full. I'm trying to make some room, so try and stand by.
And my timer could be with that video. It was 3 minutes long.
That was before I start the clock, I want to thank you for that. And I'm like, you're right. They do it. They make us
I know
come out here. But let me go ahead and start the clock because a lot of people want to come on, and I'm grateful for that. What you got? Aubrey, this is Carson. Carson, Aubrey.
Nice
Hello.
to meet you.
And yeah, I got that Southern hospitality, so I'll be nice. Aunt, I'm gonna be cheering for the Packers too, because Grandpa,
My man.
God rest his soul, passed away from
Carson
cancer.
has been for a while my good luck charm. Every time he's around or texting me or whatever team I'm rooting for just happens to win. So Carson's my good luck charm.
That is facts. Nick's won like 4 games in a row when I was on his live.
True.
Wow.
True.
But I think we need to fire like every single coach we have except for our GM because all of them are trash. We need a new O-line. We need a new quarterback. We really need everything other than wide receiver.
I heard they're thinking about trading CMC. I hope that's not legit. Although maybe you guys would get a ton of picks for him.
Well, I mean, he is injury prone, but I don't know if we get really many picks for him, and he's our best player on the offense. So
I think what help if they do trade him, what helps them be okay with trading him, other than what they're going to get back in draft capital, is the fact that what's his name, Hibbard.
Yeah,
did a really good job last year.
He did. He done really good.
So I think that's what would hold them back. My question for Carson is, Ben McAdoo, huh?
Oh my God!
Wait for head coach.
Nah, they're talking about OC.
Oh my God, I read that too.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, if that's the case,
Matt Rule wants to get fired. I'm gonna be
well,
honest.
I'm telling you right now, if that's the case, McAdoo will take his job quick.
I'm not like everybody else, every other Giants fan. I think Ben McAdoo. Listen, the only thing that he hurt me with was the way he benched Eli.
Yeah.
Everything else he did, I didn't have a major problem with. I didn't. He wanted Pat Mahomes. He tried to do that. But I will say, if you do sign him as your OC, he is a good OC. And I said that about Pat Shermer too.
Yeah,
well, he was. Hold on. He was part of Eli's decline because Eli Manning is not a West Coast quarterback.
Right.
You know, and it's not to McAdoo's fault that was the case. It's just the fact that McAdoo brought in a whole new offense after Eli had the same one from Kevin Gilbride for most of his career. I mean that's what contribute to the downhill slide.
Well, that's why Eli became a check down king.
Yeah, exactly.
It just wasn't
that's
fair.
Yep.
But everybody's talking about, oh, we need a new quarterback. Sam Darnold's not it. I totally agree. But no matter who we bring in, he's not going to change unless we get an O-line. Because I mean, no matter what you're going, I don't care if you bring in freaking Tom Brady. If you put Tom Brady behind our O-line, he's going to get sacked because our O-line's trash.
Yeah. We definitely need help on the offensive line as well.
By the way, I loved your thing about Eli Manning. It made me cry when Luke Kuechly retired too.
Hey, and when we get off the show, I highly recommend that you watch the beginning because it was an awesome letter to Eli.
Oh, I definitely will.
Yeah. Carson, it's been a pleasure, brother, as always. I hope to see you Tuesday. Let me hear it one time, man.
Before I say the outro, if you want to get entertained for the next 3 minutes, go and watch my TikTok about the Cowboys.
Yeah. But it has my face on it. So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
But let's go Giants. Oh,
appreciate you. Oh man. So just going down the road, we got a Philly fan in the house.
Hold on. Take me off and bring me on next because Caleb has to go to sleep soon. So bring Caleb on.
Okay. Oh, wait. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Caleb, my bad.
What's up, Nick?
What's going on, man?
Bro, I have to go to bed soon. I gotta go to Lambeau tomorrow.
Yep. Sorry about that. Oh, that's right, because you're going to Green Bay, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not bragging.
Nice.
You're not flexing. No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not
no.
at all.
I will say though, I may be a Niners fan, but the Eli Manning fan made me cry.
Oh wow. You see? I was touched when I read that. Wait, that sounds so bad. That sounded really bad. It hit me in the heart. I'll just say that. I wasn't touched. No, I wasn't touched.
Thank you.
I don't know how I can get out of that hole. There's no way. Anyway,
Caleb, you think the Niners are going to pull it off?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. You see this hat right here? This is happening again this year.
Nice.
NFC champions again this year.
All right.
There was some kind of statistic about Garoppolo.
Aaron Rodgers has gone 0-3 against San Fran
in the playoffs.
Bro, Sneak, I told you last time it's good Garoppolo.
It's good. Yes.
Jimmy Garoppolo can't throw a football.
Because you like Young, right? You like Trace?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you here? You were here in Dallas. You told me you were here in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Wait, but you live in Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man, we got to meet up. All our families and stuff. Go to a restaurant or something. Get fat and happy. We got to do that. Although I should talk to your parents first, because if you go to your parents, be like, "Hey guys, I want to talk to a 43-year-old man that I met online." Yeah, that's not going to go over well. Not going to go over well. Okay, just saying.
I gotta tell you, you're Sneakyg, man, bro. You're famous, bro.
Thank you, but I'm not bank account famous. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I was rewatching the game when I got home. The Niners Cowboys. You were actually on TV with your sons.
Was I really?
Yeah.
Can you take a snippet of it and send it to me if you don't mind?
I'll try and see if I can find it again.
Okay, and if you can't, no harm, no foul, bro. No harm, no foul. So I didn't set the timer because I know you got to go to bed soon. Give me,
Yeah, I got like 1 minute.
Give me some of your final thoughts, man. What you got?
We're beating the Packers. We're winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Totally not biased.
Totally not biased at all. Spoken like a true
We're going
fan.
17-0 next year.
Yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, his parents must heard that he was talking to a 43-year-old man online. So he has to come back and say the outro. Yeah. Okay. You good?
Yeah, I do. I do gotta go to bed though.
Okay. So let me hear it one time and safe travels.
Let's go Niners.
No, you know better than that. You know better.
Let's go Cowboys.
Oh, you definitely know better. You want to be suspended for life. For life.
Let's go Eagles.
Stop it.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you.
That's too funny.
There's always one. Always one. All right, Broad.
What is that noise? Is Otis in the room with you?
No, that's her dog.
Oh, I can't, yeah, keep.
No, actually, before we started, Aubrey says she suffers from IBS.
Oh, okay.
And that's why you see her leaning from side to side. You know, I told you somebody's going to say something like that.
No shame. Just let it go.
It's my
bulldog.
We're all friends here. You got to lift your leg up. You got to lift your leg up. It just happens.
Oh my God, that's too funny. That is too funny. Okay, Broad, let me get the clock started and we can get started. You are on the clock. What you got, man?
Nothing much, man. Adriana, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I do have family up in Connecticut that are Eagles fans. They live in Danbury.
Why are they Eagles fan? Oh, you're an Eagles fan. Okay.
Yeah, because it's my aunt. She's from here. Also met her husband in college. And
I love the way she said it. Oh, because you're an Eagle.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I love the way she said
You're
it.
a Giants fan? That's so gross. But no, I don't hate the Giants. I put all my hate towards the Cowboys, especially since they all think that they've been relevant for the past 26 years when, newsflash, they're not. But, just chilling right now. Got all my Sixers cap because my guy Joel Embiid tied his career high of 50 points last night against the Magic.
Wow.
But, last night, it was kind of a meh because even though the Sixers won, Villanova also dropped a home loss to Marquette, which hurt. But, we'll bounce back. Big East.
So let's address the elephant in the room. Sunday's game. When I got to the stadium, they were already down 17-0.
Yeah.
What did you see from the Eagles that was positive throughout that whole game?
Well, I mean, there was a couple good drives that we were able to push on that defense, but the thing is just, as I explained in Tuesday's video, Todd Bowles is just a defensive genius. He tried to make sure to take away our strengths, our running game, tried to make sure that Jalen stayed inside the pocket, and they kept the contain on the outside because that's one thing that we needed to do if we were going to upset Tampa Bay, and they set the contain perfectly, and we were forced to go right up the middle with them.
And you know what? I will give credit where credit is due. What propelled you guys to get in the playoffs, for that, congrats, was the fact that you changed the philosophy after the Giants game. You went from a pass-happy team to a running team. Even with that offensive line, it was very effective down the field, and it proved when you guys played against us the second time when we played you guys in Philly.
Arguably, the running kind of switched after the Bucs game the first time. But yeah, I mean, we went from a team that barely ran at all in the first 4 games to prime example, the Cowboys game, we only ran 4 running plays, and then we finished as the number 1 rushing offense in the NFL.
Yeah, you guys didn't run that much with us though.
No.
Hurts passed a lot. He passed a lot. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for what we do next year. It's going to be interesting. I mean, our home schedule is a little bit easier than the home schedule is a little bit more difficult than the road schedule, but I'm excited to see what we do next year.
Well, we're gonna have to end on that. Let me hear it one time.
Oh wait, before I get to that, my final thought. Sneaky, you need to come on my damn show.
That I do. That I do. Yes.
Bro, I warned you, bro. I warned you.
Okay, we'll talk offline. But yes, we'll make this happen, man. We'll make this happen. And I think now would be a better time than ever. So
yeah,
let me hear it one time.
Well, go Birds, Adriana. It was nice to meet you, but let's go Giants. Ow!
So Adrian, I want to tell you something. We had our first annual Sneaky Blue Bowl round robin Madden tournament. Okay. I took a list from We Sportin', and we selected 16 players. All right, for this big Madden tournament. And out of the 16, it dwindled down to 8 for the playoffs, and then of course from 8, Final Four, and then the championship game, and we got a champion. Okay. Now this champion right here, his name is CJ.
My man.
And we have 2 different conferences. We had the Sneakyg conference. We had the Ant conference. Was it Big Blue Ant conference? Yeah. And out of the selection, the playoffs, he won it all. And I'm getting a lot of people saying, put We Sportin' on. And I normally don't listen to requests. However, when the champ speaks, the champ has spoken. So, and when he means put Bald Man on, he means put We Sportin' on. So,
hi, how's it going? Hi,
what's up? Hi, We Sportin'. How you doing?
We Sportin', Madden tournament creator, 2-time Final Four finalist, and never won one of my tournaments at all. But it's fine. We're getting there.
Let me
Hi, Ant.
You
doing?
You are on the clock. What you got?
How are you, Ant, my BFF?
I'm good.
That's great. Adriana, how you doing?
Sarcastic.
How are you?
I'm phenomenal.
So Sportin' is a football team fan.
Soon to be commander.
Oh, that's the name they're going with?
Yeah.
You seem excited.
Yeah.
You seem really excited.
I put in a ballot for the Washington Caucasians, but they said no.
Shocking.
That's a good one. That's
awesome.
That's funny.
So
what you got? What's up?
I heard you're an Eli Manning fan. That's interesting. He's a phenomenal quarterback.
He sure is.
Yeah.
Nika, you got 3 minutes, so
I'm aware, Sneaky. I'm just.
What do you think about Heineke?
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what his name is anymore. I'm looking into the draft now. Kenny Pickett Nation on top. Am I right? Or Matt Corral? Or anything? But the thing is, I kind of want to know the whole Eli Manning take from you on the Hall of Fame situation, if you don't mind me asking.
He's going to get into the Hall of Fame.
Does Joe Flacco deserve to be in the Hall of Fame then?
Joe Flacco is not Eli Manning.
We've already discussed this.
I know, but I wanted to.
Okay, wait. Let me stop you right there. Why don't you bring up quarterbacks that have won more than one Super Bowl? That is more than a 2-time Super Bowl MVP.
Okay.
Then let's have that conversation.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's fair.
It's
because
fair.
If we're going to compare I'm about to say recipes. No, I'm not hungry.
I'm hungry.
If we're going to compare resumes, let's compare resumes.
I would love to. You know what? Great idea, Sneaky. So I'm going to still say Joe Flacco only because he has won. He technically won a Super Bowl and won Super Bowl MVP. Did he or did he not?
I said 2.
Oh, okay, 2. Let me think. Because I got to think because I don't know.
Yeah,
I got the timer. Yeah, I'm aware. Okay,
47 seconds.
I'm going to list off some quarterbacks if you guys want to just say Hall of Fame or not, just out of curiosity, if that's okay. Do you guys think
you want to play Ant?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay,
Matt Ryan. Is Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Is Russell Wilson a Hall of Famer?
I'm still stuck on Matt Ryan. I'm gonna have to give a push on Matt Ryan. Russell he's just started. He just started.
Wilson, he's like 33.
He's on.
Yeah,
the fence.
I got to see his whole career next after Russell Wilson.
Damn, I don't know. I kind of just like blanked out. No, but what I will say, like, okay, does Eli deserve to be in the Hall
You
of
didn't
Fame?
even. Okay, look. Let me stop you right there. You could have said Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh well, yeah, he's a most definite Hall of Famer. What?
And I will agree with that.
Yeah, he's a. Oh, that was not 3 minutes.
That was 3 minutes.
No, it was not. I was just getting started.
Why do you think Eli should not be a Hall of Famer?
Because he's never been a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
But that's,
what does
that's
that
it?
have to
That's
do
your
with
only
anything?
But he's never been. No, but
see,
he's never been a top 10 quarterback
Hold
in
on,
the NFL.
time out. He is a top 10 quarterback.
Okay, so to be a Hall of Famer, you have to be the best of your position, right?
He
At least
is
at some point,
a Hall of Famer. Right? Joe Namath was not.
He's top 10 all time.
Troy Aikman's not. Troy Aikman never threw more than 25 touchdown passes in one season.
Okay, but you're not okay.
Hold on. Let me just put this out there. So by what you're saying, Nico, if you're a top 10 quarterback in the league 1 year, just 1 year, okay, that somehow trumps a top 10 quarterback all time stats?
No, absolutely not. What I'm trying to say is that for the credentials, in my opinion, to be a Hall of Fame quarterback, you obviously have to break some sort of multiple records, have Super Bowls, have credentials, whatnot. No, just because Eli Manning doesn't have MVPs and only has 2 Super Bowls that he got clearly carried by the defense.
That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm sorry. How many in both those?
Oh yeah,
Super Bowls,
because
how many times
really because Eli Manning was really going to stop the 17-0 Patriots that year. No, the defense stopped the 17-0 Patriots.
But who scores? Did the defense score?
Oh,
that
David Tyree catch, every Giants fan but
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It happened, and it happened. No, but a Hall of Famer, to me personally, that player has to be top 5 at that current position for a consecutive amount of years and have the credentials to make it. So my thing is this: you have 2 Super Bowl MVPs. That 2 Super Bowls. He has the MVPs, right? Nobody else won the MVPs. Yeah, he has the 2. Yeah, I don't know. I was like 7 when he won it. So all I'm going to say is, yeah, you have the 2 Super Bowls. That's great. Now the credentials around it, he has nothing else around it, and that's
by your standard, half of the quarterbacks. I'm dead serious about this. By your standard and what you believe that a Hall of Fame quarterback represents, then half of the quarterbacks in there shouldn't even be in there. So that's what you're telling the.
Well, I'd have to look at the quarterbacks, and you have to understand. I don't have just the list here. I'm just going off of what I'm like.
The fact of the matter is, you are an Eli hater, and that's what it boils down to.
No, I'm just an Eli realist, and you guys,
you're not a real
Giants fans are
top 10 all time.
I guess Giants fans are okay with mediocrity, and that's fine.
Mediocrity. You haven't had. Hold on,
Jones is mediocrity.
Gordon, can you give me a second, please?
You
guys have not had a winning quarterback since Mark Rippon. I'm sorry. You have no room to talk about mediocrity.
That's wrong. You're wrong.
Who won a quarterback after? Who won? All right, then when did Washington win a Super Bowl?
No. You're saying winning quarterback. We didn't say winning Super Bowls or anything. You just meant winning quarterback. That's Mark Brunell.
He said Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Said Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Mark Rippon, but I mean, let's not sit here and act like Washington hasn't had other quarterbacks under there too either. I mean,
we're talking about Super Bowl quarterbacks.
We're talking about Super Bowl.
Oh no, Sneaky said winning quarterbacks. Now we're going to Super Bowl quarterbacks.
I said Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
I heard you say winning quarterbacks.
Well, then I think you need to go back and watch because I said Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Mark Rippon. Okay, well, pause. Hold on. I was quiet when you were talking. I was quiet when you were talking. Now it's my turn to talk.
Yes, sir.
Listen, the fact of the matter is, you're talking about never was a top 10 quarterback.
He never was.
But if you go back in the books now, all time, you will see him being as a top 10 quarterback.
In passing.
So your argument is mute.
What's his interceptions and touchdown ratio?
He's still a top 10 quarterback.
What is his interception touchdown ratio?
Okay, is Brett Favre a Hall of Fame quarterback? Because Brett Favre has more interceptions than anybody.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, you know what? You're right.
One stat. Dude,
I'm sorry?
I'll be quiet.
Well, you guys are getting mad at me for voicing an opinion. Clearly,
I'm not getting mad because your argument's irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant because you guys, but Giants fans have been, I guess, okay with mediocrity for the last couple of years. Then because they had Daniel Jones, now Eli Manning.
How are you going to compare mediocrity when you haven't won a Super Bowl since '91?
I mean, shit, we've had 3 quarterbacks.
You don't know anything about mediocrity. You haven't even seen your team win.
Really?
But you want to talk about mediocrity?
Touchdown interception ratio, that's a pretty important stat in the NFL. Wouldn't you say so?
And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now.
Actually, what matters is wins and losses.
Eli Manning had a better touchdown ratio than Troy Aikman.
Well, win losses, and by the way, I mean, wouldn't you look at win losses as a team stat more than a quarterback stat?
Why can't I find the damn?
And
I'm talking Super Bowls. I'm talking Super Bowls.
Oh well, of course, Super Bowls.
Win
Yeah, sure.
losses.
You know, it's great and great. That's great that he, it's great. You know what? Phenomenal. He beat the Patriots twice. Great. What else is on that resume for what top 10 passing yards? That's it.
Hold on a sec, OJ. You know, I'm going to put this link out. You're more than welcome to have this conversation on the show.
If you are not
You
top
are more
five,
than
If he comes on and talks about the Giants, I'm out, dude. I cannot talk to the biggest Giants hater in the history of the Giants organization.
listen, Adriana, hella respect for you. I really do. And no disrespect to you, but Eli Manning to me is just not a Hall of Famer. I'm sorry. He's a
You're not a fan.
Well, it's a good thing you're not voting whether or not he gets in.
Great,
Thank
because
you.
guess what? I wouldn't vote. Hell, I would vote for my left
But
hand
then you
first.
wouldn't have voted for Brett Favre.
know that.
either,
I
like-
would vote for my left hand and my right hand before I would vote for Eli Manning because I get
Okay,
pleasure
that's
from
yeah.
that.
Let's not
Then you're
do
just
that.
being a hater.
No, I'm not being a hater because
Yeah,
Eli
you
Manning
are.
sucks. Eli Manning sucks. I guess everyone that says Eli Manning sucks is a hater.
This is why
'cause he
Eli Manning
doesn't
doesn't suck. No, this is why he doesn't suck.
Really?
Because
He doesn't?
how many years has he been out of the league and they can't keep his name out of their mouth?
Yeah,
don't
they're still talking about him.
I don't remember him
I
being
know.
a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, but shit, I could be wrong. Who knows? But yeah, last time I checked, he was never a top 5 quarterback. I'm sorry.
He had a winning
I thought it
record
was
against
top
the
10.
Redskins
top
slash
five.
That's
football
phenomenal,
team.
but he was never the best. And last time I checked, in order to be in the Hall of Fame, you do have to be the best to be in the Hall
He
of
was
Fame.
the best twice. Called the Super Bowl. The game
In the
that everybody
fucking
plays to
Super
win.
Bowl, but let's look at the regular
Doesn't matter.
season.
That's
Are
what the
you
best
see?
is.
Wait, pause.
Cough,
That's
cough.
the
Playoff
best.
quarterback.
You're hold on. You're forgetting the fact that he is still top 10 when he retired.
And
top
what?
10 in attempts, completions, yards, and touchdowns. The 4 major
What about
statistics
interceptions?
as
about
as a
interceptions?
quarterback in the
Where do you
NFL.
finish in
Out of
interceptions?
the 100 years,
Where do you finish in interceptions?
let me finish. Out of the 100 years of quarterbacking, the man has finished in the top 10. You could talk about interceptions. So if we're going to talk about interceptions,
Well, no, if we're gonna talk-
wait, stop. I'm talking. Why
Okay,
is Joe
shit.
Namath? Why is Joe Namath in the Hall of Fame? He threw more interceptions than touchdowns. Why is Terry Bradshaw in the Hall of Fame? He has 2 less touchdown passes than interceptions.
Then Joe Namath have a ring?
Troy Aikman. I mean, I'm telling you, Troy Aikman has more interceptions than touchdowns 3 times in his career. That's more times than Eli Manning, but
Okay,
yet
but-
he's in the Hall of Fame.
But where's Eli
And
Manning ranked in interceptions? Answer my question. Where is he ranked?
I don't know.
Where's
I
he
don't
ranked?
know.
Because no Giant fan wants
And
to
I
look at
said
the
it
bad.
again. And I said it again. Brett
Man.
Favre holds the record for the most
Oh, well, no.
interceptions in NFL history, and he is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, no, I knew that. No shit. Yeah, Brett Favre. He was a turnover machine. Yes.
Right.
No one's. No, I'm not
But
disagreeing.
this is the point I'm trying to make. I don't know how many. I know he threw. What did he throw? 200 and something interceptions. I don't. Was it 274? 366 TD passes. Okay, so but he still threw more TD passes than interceptions.
That's great, but Eli
Okay.
Manning didn't do shit other
So-
than winning 2 Super Bowls.
But still, though, he has the numbers. He's also a consistent player.
Okay.
Always on the field. That
Okay.
you can't say in the league to a lot of quarterbacks now.
Okay.
And the fact that he was there day in and day out, and he won us games. He won over 100 games.
So then I
And
can't.
if you
wait
want
till
to, if you want to
Phillip
do
Rivers
the whole
Hall of
comparison
Fame.
of 17 and
Matt
17,
Ryan.
Postseason.
he had more wins than losses combined.
So
Which when
you're
you include.
hold on. So you're telling me that Phillip Rivers and okay, let me just go off this then. Since he's what
I
he's-
believe Phillip Rivers will be in the Hall of Fame.
for doing what? What did
you know,
do?
for his consistency play. I mean, he was playing.
Consistency, Sneaky. You know he had the number 1 offense and, also had the
and
number 1
durability.
defense.
Now look. I will say this. I believe Eli, in my opinion, again, this is just my opinion, that he should be in before Phillip Rivers because those Super Bowls hold weight.
Well, that's
they have to hold weight.
easy,
if you
that's
look
an
at the
easy
whole
agreeable
overall.
thing. That's an easy to agree with.
And,
Sneaky. Come on.
I believe Roethlisberger should be in before Rivers
And
because
Manning.
he's been in there 3 times and won twice. So, and even Roethlisberger is, I mean, actually Phillips, Roethlisberger and Eli, they're both in the top 10 conversation.
So top 10 what? Top 10 what?
In well, I know yardage, I think touchdown passes, and I think also completions. If I'm
Well,
not
no,
mistaken.
Big Ben's gonna get in before those 2 ever will, if for a little bit longer. then it's going to be either Rivers or Manning who gets in next. But Big Ben,
but you just said it. Who gets in next? So the fact of the matter is, I don't care when he gets in. He's getting in.
yeah, but guess what? They're gonna let Phillip Rivers in a little bit sooner than they're gonna let Eli Manning in. Unfortunately,
Who cares?
Unfortunately,
I don't agree with that. But you know what? Time will tell.
So that this whole
Time will
argument is
tell.
moot then.
No, I mean it's okay. I mean, I really didn't appreciate all of y'all just yelling at me, getting aggressive over my goddamn opinion because I don't really understand what the.
Well, look.
You got mad at me because for
we're
no
not.
reason.
We're not. No, I was just telling you to stop so I could talk.
Yeah,
because I don't want over spillage, right? And the thing is, you got to understand. You're talking to 3 Giant fans.
Okay, and you guys can say shit to me.
And you're talking.
Shit.
Well,
Say
hold
some
on.
shit.
You're talking to a woman, right? That her favorite player is Eli Manning, and I don't know when you entered the show, but she had a really awesome farewell letter to Eli Manning that was on the show, and then you're going to come in saying Eli Manning's trash. Of course, you're going to get some emotion thrown right back
That's
at you.
great, but then you can sit here and you can tell me the same thing, and I ain't gonna react the way y'all was reacting like a grief.
All I'm saying is you got to know your audience. But then you come out and say that he sucks.
He does.
Like without even, I mean, you post a mute argument about he hasn't been top 10 in a season, which I think is ludicrous. I think that's completely ludicrous. But when you don't look at the overall career, when you ignore what I told you about how he is a top 10 quarterback, that how many interceptions he said? That's not what I'm telling you.
Well, you're saying he's top 10 in stats. He was never a top 10 quarterback, nor was he ever the best quarterback in the NFL.
If I look, I'm pretty sure he did have sometimes in his career.
Tom Brady was wiping his shit every year.
Top 10
What's the argument?
Tom Brady was wiping his shit every single year.
You could say that about every other quarterback then.
Yeah, Drew Brees has been
the number one every year forever.
No, you're gonna tell me that Tom Brady hold on. What did you say? I'm so sorry. I'm
saying you're talking about Tom Brady.
Okay.
Being the number one quarterback always.
Yeah.
So then obviously Eli, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, no one else was the number one quarterback always because it was always Brady. So what's your point?
What do you mean? What's my point? I'm just saying that Eli Manning was never top 10 or top 5. Simple. And until I get proven wrong, which no one has, then my point stands valid. He can be top 10 in stats, sure, but let's just say it like this: Matthew Stafford.
Isn't that what he said? He was top 10 in stats.
Yeah, I think you just said it. I'm just saying as a quarterback off of base skill.
He is top 10 in stats.
Off of base skill as a quarterback, he is not a top 10
He is top 10 in stats.
He is not. Unfortunately.
I want you to look up all-time quarterbacks.
Man, I don't have the time.
And then if you don't have the time to look up facts, then don't argue facts.
No, because this is
the fact is he is a top 10 quarterback.
No,
get over it.
He's not.
You know what? Then that's just your opinion.
Unfortunately,
yes, I'm telling you, it's facts.
My opinion is getting all of you mad because my opinion is getting all.
Facts will always trump an opinion.
Yeah, and what about skill? What about skill? And he was never a top 10 skilled quarterback in the NFL, and you can admit to that.
See what you're doing.
You're changing the subject.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
We're talking about. We started off is Eli Manning, Hall of Famer. Yes. And then you change it to, well, what about his stats? Well, what about this? Well, what about that? You are a closet Eli fan because you can't.
I'm so closeted. I love Eli Manning. I have a poster. I have a poster of him, and I put my face. His name is so much in your mouth. You should be his girl. I put my face.
All right. Hold on.
I love Eli.
Stop. Everybody, stop. So now I'm not looking into Eli stats alone. I'm going to look at the totality of it. So I'm looking here. So Eli was drafted in 2004, right?
Yeah, when he complained that he didn't want to go play in San Diego.
Well, and you know what? It worked out for us. So
you're gonna say the same about John Elway? He did the same thing.
He had
John Elway's better.
Guys, hold on a second. Okay, thank you. Eli Manning had a top 10 offense in 2007. 2008, 2009, 2010, 2012, we were top 10 in points. And then again, we were top 10 in, looks like 2014. Hold on, let me make sure I'm doing that right. So, no, 2015, and that was the last time we had an top 10 offense, and that goes points and yards.
Wait,
So I'm just gonna leave it right there. The
I
facts
didn't-
speak for itself.
I didn't even hear what you said. What? I thought you were talking to yourself. I'm sorry. Your head was
Got
pointed
selective
back.
hearing.
I was talking to myself.
Your head was like looked down. That's why. I didn't
Nico, it's been a pleasure.
Man, okay, shit. Let's go
thank you for
Giants
coming.
now.
Thank you. Have a good night. I mean, you guys heard what I said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's what Nico does, dude. It's what he does. He talks over you, so you have to yell so he can claim you're mad at him. But this is the same conversation. You can't be mad every week about the same conversation you having him. He's what we like to call a troll. That's what he is.
Here we go. We got a football team fan.
And to some people, he's a bully.
What up?
Man, it's been a minute, Chris. How you been?
Yeah, man, it's been a minute. How you been? And
Man, I've been good, man. I've been good. Hey, how'd you guys do this football season? I saw you putting in that work.
We did. Well, I ain't even gonna lie to you. We did pretty bad, but you know,
appreciate your honesty.
I did good, so you know.
You get any picks?
Nah, we ain't getting no picks, but I got some touchdowns. So
shoot! Wait, are you a corner or a receiver?
I play both.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right, you got some touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about.
Also, nice to meet you, Adriana.
You too.
But yeah, man.
Oh, let me get you on the clock. Hold on. And I got to check the time too because I'll have to switch. Okay. So
you got about 4 minutes.
Yeah. So Chris.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send everybody the hold on a sec, the link, because what I have to do, I can't leave the stage because I'm gonna end this. Okay, guys, hear me out. We're gonna take a quick intermission. Those of you that are backstage, please stay on backstage. Okay, don't go anywhere because I'll explain a little more. Those that are watching, and we do have quite a few people watching. Thank you for sticking on. Be on the lookout and watch the alert for the second part of the show. Okay, This is going to be a quick intermission. Y'all can come back on, and we sporting. We did not treat you like shit. So, and we sporting. If you want to come back on, you're more than welcome to, and we'll clarify that we did not treat you like a piece of shit. I'm not gonna do. We're not gonna do the outro. I'm gonna end the live, but I'm gonna start the live right back in about 2 minutes. So those of you that are on the backstage, Chris, don't go anywhere. Ant, Aubrey, stay where you're at. I would say smoke them if you got them, but it's not good for your health. So go use the bathroom if you have to. And we'll be seeing you guys in a few minutes. Thank you.